I have been a Leatherman fan forever. You guys know I'm all down with the EDC. I carry all sorts of stuff. I carry, bladed things. I carry lighted things. I carry space blankets. I have 2 go bags. I got all the stuffs. I'm ready for the zombie apocalypse, and you should be too. Or a power grid failure, which is far more likely. So I've been a Leatherman fan forever. This one in particular is probably about 20 years old. I have 3 or 4 of them. You can tell how worn in it is because, it's like, it's to the point where it's like sloppy already. When you see that on a Leatherman. I mean, I literally busted the tip off that, even though the blade is still exceedingly sharp, and they no longer lock in place, that you kind of gotta, they're good. I don't say they're bad. They're not shit. I love my Leathermans. And I have several, and I've kept them in my bags. However, if you want to get out of this, at one point, this was their only model that they had in Leatherman series multi-tools. Lately, everyone's stepping up their game and producing nicer ones, which is kind of cool. And you can see that is legit Leatherman up in there. I ain't spending $150 on a Leatherman. That has like 3-star reviews, like 10,000 3-star reviews. I'm just not. I'm just not. And this one does this, and that one does that, and this one does this. If I want the wire cutter, then I can't have the leather punch. And it's like, holy shit, am I buying a freaking, multi-tool? Or am I buying a car? What am I, getting married to the damn thing? Not for the tune of $150, right? So I go on a quest. Still love it. Still use it. It'll still be in one of my bags. But I went looking for something else, and I found it. And this is my second one. I bought one back in December. Actually, I bought myself one, and I bought all my friends one. That was like part of the Christmas thing. I just want to give people stuff. We give each other stuff. So I bought one for myself too. Another multi-tool. You recognize the name, right? Mossy Oak. So I bought one back in December, and I was just like, this shit is legit. This is legit. Let me show you real quick. This is the official unboxing knife of the Bror Nation, and this is from Olight, by the way. That's an O knife. All right. I haven't even opened this up yet. Let's get busy and check it out. You're going to faint when I tell you the price. That's why I want to show this to you. Besides the fact that it's cool. They ain't paying me, but I did put a link in the description if you want to buy one. Yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. This guy looks like a freaking boss. He's up there cutting some wood. He's got all his tools. All right, cool. Let's file that away over there. I rarely put them on my belt. I used to put them on my belt, but if you want it on your belt, you put it in your belt. I use the strap, and I strap it inside my go bags. Go bag is an EDC carry with all your shit in it, and you're just ready to go. It's like, it hits the fan, you grab the bag, you jet. All right, comes with this ballistic nylon hard case. Cool, cool, cool. I think like everything does, but cool, cool, cool. Dig this thing. This thing is built like a freaking tank. Should I wear my hat for this? This is kind of like, it kind of fits, don't it? All right, I'm gonna wear my hat for this. This thing is built like a tank. This is Mossy Oak, who's known more for camouflage. I got me some Mossy Oak, hunting gear, and I got some Mossy Oak overalls. I even got, 2 bows that are Mossy Oak. You pay the license, the old Mossy Oak there. But this is the Mossy Oak jam. It's, all right. This is like the smallest multi-tool, so size comparison, yeah. This thing nowadays is like one similar is like 60 bucks, 70 bucks. Not that that's going to make or break anyone. However, this thing is 20. I'm just going to cut to the chase. I don't want to go too long on this. This is 20 bucks. $20. $20. It cost me more to park on the strip than what this thing cost me. 20 bucks. And on top of that, when I went to go put the link in the description, and it's the first one down, they're running, just coincidentally, they were running another 10% off. Another 10%. So this is $18 right now. This thing is legitimate. It's spring-loaded. It's built like a freaking tank. It's spring-loaded. Dig it. Dig this. This is not. You know, this is done-loaded. I mean, that's how they all used to be. It's just like, duh. You know, so you got to do that where you put your finger in there, you know, to act like the spring and whatnot. And half the time you're like busting your freaking knuckle open and whatnot. Or it slips and you're like, you know, you die. Not, look at this jam. Spring freaking loaded. Love it. It's got, you know, it's got obviously the needle nose. It's got this jam. It's got a wire cutter deep in there. It's got actual blades that you can replace up in there. I mean, I'm never even going to use this stuff. I just like having it. I mean, I'm going to use a bottle opener. And it locks. And it freaking locks. You don't have to close it. Like this jam here. It don't lock. I have one that does, but this one don't lock. So you got to close it in order to be safe. Otherwise, it might collapse. You can't use it like this. Because if I'm cutting something and something goes wrong, I'm missing a finger, yo. That finger's gone. This jam locks. It freaking locks. It's got a file. It's got all the stuffs. It's got like 13 stuffs. Got a hole punch. Got like, I don't know why you need, it's a double barrel bottle opener. I don't know. But it got a button. Look, it got a button right there. Bonk. And what we got over here? I could saw down a tree if I want. I don't have to close it and worry about cutting my freaking hand off. That is so cool. Compared to the Leatherman jam. And this knife is good and it is sharp. I got an awl, I got this, I got everything but a toothpick in there, which, you know, they put on the Swiss Army knives, which I always thought kind of bossy and just pick your teeth. I have a Swiss Army knife that has a magnifying glass. Why? I don't know, but it does. So I ain't got to worry about cutting my freaking hand off. I could just raw dog it like this and whittle me up a spear or something like that, or whittle me up, do some woodcraft and whatever, whittle a buffalo, you know. I mean, that is just boss. And I like the shape of that blade too. It's not stupid. I mean, granted, I probably pried open a paint can or something with that and I snapped it, but you know, I was young and dumb back then. But yeah, and you could still rock it closed if you want. And, you know, in a pinch, I'll tell you what, how do I put this properly? All right, let me show you without this. All right, let's open, spring loaded. So let's open it again. Boing, boing, boing. Got the button. Let's close it. I'm gonna show you something else that they probably didn't ever even thought of. And if you're into making lanyards and stuff like that out of some paracord, it's got you. All right, let me show you something else. You feel me? Do I gotta say something about that? Force multiplier. All right, enough of that. $18. Link in the description. Wait. $70. All right, granted, you know, I might be getting a little overboard with that because this got some miles on it, yo. But you know, $70 or the comparable one. I mean, I'm not shitting on Leatherman because they make a good product and it's made in the USA. I doubt this is made in the USA. But the comparable Leatherman product is probably like 130, 140, 99 at the least. This is a boss deal for 18 bucks. 18 freaking bucks. And this is my second one. I didn't buy this to show you. I bought it to put in my go bag to replace one of these. I just think it's the coolest ever. And I think you will too. Link in the description. Yeah, okay. So, I research. I sit there and I research and I read all the reviews and, you know, take it with a grain of salt. And, you know, the bottom line is, you could always send it back. That's one of the beauties of Amazon. I probably send back 60% of the shit that I get from them. I ain't gonna lie and I ain't gonna apologize. That's their policy. If they send me some jive, I'm sending their jive back. Spring loaded is cool. 20 bucks is cool. So you guys dig that? Like I said, link in the description, yada, yada. You don't have to buy it, but I just thought, I'm not trying, well, I am trying to sell you something for your own good because it's friggin' awesome. $18. I mean, this, okay, this isn't even by the camera. Watch. I'm going to drop them from equidistance. Listen. You notice the difference? Which one makes a thunk for 20 bucks? This one probably broke more. Anyway, enough of that.
Check it out, make sure it sound right, boys.